am Saint Germain, guardian of the Violet Flame. Over the years, I have given you many gifts, let you know of your ability to wield those gifts, to use those gifts. The gift of the Violet Cloak, the gift of the Violet Flame of Transmutation, the gift of the Dreamcatcher, the gift of the Violet Bowls. This is a very powerful gift. This is a gift that you can take to your meditation, to your mat, to your cushion. This is a gift that you can build within yourself to bring the vision in of your future, to bring the vision in of your movement through this time of change and your higher self's role in it. Remember, as you are invoking your higher self in this soul integration, you are calling on the higher self. You are reminding the universe and yourself that your physical self and your soul purpose are one. This will help you see with the eyes of the soul. This will help you understand who you are and why you're here. I am Saint Germain, guardian of the Violet Flame, drawing the breath into the body, releasing the breath. And so, the importance of the planetary alignment at this time, the importance of the balance between the Aries Sun and the Libra Moon, the importance of this is the importance of the self and the other, the importance of the individual and the whole. You probably can understand that importance by looking at your world now and recognizing that the group consciousness must be supported, recognizing that all beings are equally deserving in the eyes of the divine, that all beings have the same ability to be on the earth, to move forward, and ultimately to move into enlightenment. Whether they choose not to or choose to is up to them. You have chosen to be here at this time to move into the higher frequency, and individually, there are many individuals in this circle this evening who have moved into a higher frequency and are experiencing a little bit of imbalance. Sometimes it's a giddy, lightheaded, and you almost just feel wonderful in some part. And other times it's like, what is going on? What is the next thing? Why is there so much change? Remember, you are adjusting to a new frequency. Your earth is adjusting to that frequency. You can balance on the earth by calling to the new healed whole Mother Earth, by sinking in and grounding into her energy vibration. That will help you calm the static in your body and not stress. You will find a lot of information about stress these days. A lot of people talking about feeling more stressed than usual, and many of you may feel less stressed than usual because you have sunk in and gathered in and brought through the vibration of the higher frequency. The stress is coming to those who are in the process of cracking open. So when you see an image of a high-pitched sound, for instance, an opera singer going highly pitched where the glass will start to wiggle and then shatter, that vibration is what's happening. Even though you can't hear the pitch frequencies, they are so high, they are breaking down and shattering a lot of images, belief systems, even physical aspects of the earth. Interestingly enough, you will see a lot of lightning this year in the places on the earth that get thunderstorms in the summer months. You'll begin to see more and hear more about electrical storms or lightning and something about your electrical systems being affected. So perhaps power generators, perhaps your lights, your phones, your wires, and so on and so forth. But also the electromagnetic system of your body is affected. And so many will talk about stress. Those of you who connect to the new heal whole Mother Earth that float on the higher vibration will feel less stress and more happy. Sometimes that happy will feel a little nerve-wracking and a little giddy. Breathing in, breathing out. In those waves of giddiness or happiness, you may find yourself manifesting in your third dimensional world something that your heart has desired. It's very important for you to know what your heart has been desiring Because if you haven't been paying attention, heart's desire may show up and it may shock you. Heart's desire may show up and you may not know what to do with it. So it's a good time to pay attention to what have I been asking for, consciously or unconsciously. What have I been sending out into the universe? Because I can expect it to manifest rather soon. If your desires are more focused and your goals and your intentions have been more focused, you're liable to very clearly see a manifestation in the next several months of something that you have been looking to bring into the third dimensional reality. Ultimately, anything that you've been looking to bring in the third dimensional reality that exists or consists with the vibration of love, it will be raised to that vibration. So even though it may be a human thing, a desire to manifest a relationship, a desire to create a team or teamwork, a desire, whatever it might be, whatever desire you might have, you will begin to see it manifest. So it's very important for you to be paying attention and ultimately be careful what you're asking for. Be conscious of what you're asking for is what I would say. So you have a phrase on your planet, be careful of what you're asking for, and I, Saint Germain, guardian of the Violet Flame, state, change that to be conscious of what you are asking for. Move into your higher consciousness and create from that consciousness. I am Saint Germain, guardian of the Violet Flame. So, certain things remain powerful for you at this time. Some of those things are the crystals, the amethyst crystals, the muconite that we spoke about last full moon remains powerful for you. Sugarnite, something like that. It's a black crystal that absorbs energy. That's helpful. Keeping yourself away from electromagnetic rails, that's electromagnetic residue and energies, that's helpful. Keeping your way away from negativity. And so this is very important because negativity has a specific vibration, and that there are those beings on your planet who actually wield some of the frequencies of negativity to create a concentrated energy that will pull down even the strongest aura. And so you have to be aware of negativity. You have to be aware of the feeling of negativity. So perhaps that negativity could pool around certain groups that are formulated from fear. So certain groups that might be called hate groups or separation groups, groups that are focused or bent on some kind of violence. This kind of group energy, of course, is obviously what we are talking about when we are saying that negative energy tends to pool. You also can find negative energy pooling around areas where there is a lot of lower vibrational activity going on. So perhaps around a drug house, or perhaps around a porn studio, or perhaps around a place where people go and maybe drink a lot of alcohol and lose sort of consciousness of who they are, or lose the ability to close down their chakras or their bodies. They remain too open. So be careful where you tend to go. It can also pool around the news, negative information that gets flashed more and more. So be discerning when you go to your social media, when you go to your television, when you go to your radios, when you go to your computers, and so on and so forth, because the power of negativity in digital imaging is tenfold. When negativity is embodied in digital imaging, which can be words as well as photographs, it is very, very much more powerful than actually seeing negativity performed in the real third dimensional reality. So for an example, take a violent act performed on another person or towards another person. That violent act creates an energy in the ethers, in the fourth dimension, that remains collected many times around the spot, especially if the violence was perpetrated over and over, or there was a lot of violence, such as a battle, a war, angry people rioting, whatever. Spaces like that will hold the energy in residue afterwards, and beings that are open, unconscious, can pick up those residues that later on trigger minor negative energies within them and blow them up into major negative energies. So this is why it's important to be discerning and to keep yourself free and clear from negative imaging. Negative imaging can be violent images over and over that are seen in some of these scary movies, or movies that are reporting violence, or even news clips that show violence over and over, that can deeply penetrate into your soul and pull you off your frequency of divine harmony, your frequency of the embodiment of unconditional love. And so choices and discernment become very much more powerful than ever before at this time, because of the power of your social media world, your digital imaging world, and the power those digital images have on you to control you or to keep you away from free thinking or original thought. I am Saint Germain, guardian of the Violet Flame, breathing in and breathing out.